We are telling you about a brand new show coming up here on Fox 10 while cooking at the same time.
Yeah, you may have seen it. It is airing now on Fox 10. It's called Crime Scene Kitchen. And so today on our show, we're taking the Crime Scene Kitchen Challenge.
So Crime Scene Kitchen is a baking competition show you can watch right here. Like we said, it airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. But here's how it works. Teams of 2 go into the kitchen and find evidence left behind of something that was baked there. Now, contestants use the clues to try and figure out what was baked, and then they have to make the dish themselves.
So you're taking a look. We just got a shot from our director of the evidence here on our set, and so we'll explain that in a second. Here's how it works. So teams are judged on whether or not they guess the dish correctly and how well they make it. The ultimate prize is $100,000. So we've had time to kind of like review these ingredients a little bit and think about what it might be. But let's take us through this here. What do you see in front of you, Chelsey?
So it looks like we have an apron, which is very important. One of us does need to wear that, but we also have a couple tools. So like we said, they do not give you the ingredient name. So all we have is Exhibit 1, Exhibit 1A, Exhibit 4, 4A, which we try to guess those ingredients.
But the key is this one right here. This is Exhibit A, this bag. Inside it, we found 3 lemons, 2 of which I have already squeezed. So lemon is the thing. What are we thinking, like lemon bars or something?
Lemon bars, maybe a lemon cake, but I'm thinking lemon bars because we did not receive milk. So it looks like we've got some flour, sugar, salt, and maybe vanilla. Those are my guesses, so we want to go ahead and get started.
All right, sounds good. So let's get to mixing these things together with our ingredients. We got to pour them in this bowl here.
So what does it say
in the medium bowl, combine Exhibit 1, 2, and 3 with 1 cup of melted butter. So you've got 1 that definitely looks like sugar.
Exhibit 2.
Ooh, a little
vanilla.
Yeah, a little flavoring there.
Vanilla.
Okay.
Exhibit 3, I also think is vanilla.
And then let's do our butter cup here. Pour this in.
Nothing like melted butter in anything.
Gotta whisk this all together, and then we gotta add number 4 too. Can you find number 4?
I can, and I'm thinking this is flour.
So while I'm doing this, you can go ahead and add it in.
Okay. So this is a really fun show. The hard thing about it, though, with us, we've got some pretty typical ingredients, right, that we can kind of guess. But on the show, you've got all kinds of stuff to bake with.
Yeah, so the show features a lot of different recipes. Really cool to kind of try to figure out what they're doing here. I'm going to start whisking a little bit faster. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this all together here. We're going to put it in this pan, and then I'll tell us to bake for 20 to 22 minutes.
And at the end of the show today, we do have the actual name of the recipe, so we will tell you about that, but stay tuned. Crime Scene Kitchen here in the Studio 10 kitchen.
Back into our Studio 10 Crime Scene Kitchen. We are trying to crack this case here today.
Yeah, so this show will air at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays right here on Fox 10. So we know we have the ingredients, we don't have the names, and we're making something that we kind of don't know what we're making.
But we know it has lemon, so in our evidence bag right there, we found some lemon. Let me get that seed out right there.
Yeah, so we got this big box full of evidence, right? So we are no chefs, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So it looks like a lot of the ingredients that we had today seems to be sugar, flour, and then 2 tubes of vanilla. We've got a crust, what we think is going to be a crust, in the oven baking, but it does say we need to go ahead and add Exhibit 4A and Exhibit 1A along with 6 eggs and along with the lemon, right?
All right, so we're doing the eggs now, and we guessed lemon bars as our guess, but on the back of this, they sent us this. You can see this on the back. We can scratch to reveal what it actually is.
Ooh, so we will do that before the show ends today. But so what I think is sugar, it does give us a description. It says crystalline substance that has a sweet taste, and with the flour, it says white powdery substance that appears to be edible.
All right, so step 1, we've got that in the oven. This is step 2. We are putting this all together, and here's what it said. The suspect poured the resulting mixture over the warm delicacy and returned it to the oven for 22 to 26 minutes. So once we get this done, we're going to pour it over what we have in the oven right now, bake it for 22 to 26 more minutes, and then hopefully at that point, we cut it into rectangles, and we'll be able to figure out what this is.
Ooh, so I've stirred all of these ingredients
Yep.
up. Do we need to add the lemon juice?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's add this lemon juice, the key ingredient, we think. Stick around. We're going to find out here on Studio 10 in our crime scene kitchen.
Oh, mysterious.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
Because
very
it's the crime
mysterious.
scene kitchen.
Yes, and we are finished with our recipe. So obviously we just took a look a little bit ago. We think it's lemon bars. We have not uncovered the actual recipe name yet, but so we got all of these ingredients in this really cool box. Like I said, we didn't have the actual names, just clues, and that's how the show works too.
Mm-hmm. So this is the case file. Within this case file is a secret code, which I will scratch off to see if it is our guess of what we think it is.
And these are fantastic, by the way. Very easy to make.
I mean, they're lemon bars.
Do you not think lemon bars are good?
No, that's what I'm saying. We got to be right.
Right.
Unless they got some crazy name for it. You ready? Mm-hmm. Lemon bars!
Woo-hoo!
We solved the case!
But here's the trick. On the actual show, if they solved the case, they won $100,000 and we did not. But we did win lemon bars.
This recipe is pretty good. These are good.
Very easy too. So we had flour, sugar, vanilla, salt, lemon, obviously butter, and
3
eggs.
fully squeezed lemons.
That Joe hand squeezed himself.
I did do a lot of the squeezing.
Yeah. I haven't had breakfast this morning, so this is my breakfast. This is your breakfast too. He and Michael are just cracking up at that right there. This show airs at 8 p.m. on Fox 10 on Wednesdays. It is a great cooking show, a great baking show, so make sure you watch it.
Michael, if you do a good job in this forecast, we'll share a lemon bar with you.